Okay, we are live. It's kind of been bothering me for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna update the description box for you guys. Okay, hello everybody. Jackson. Welcome. I am having a little special right now, and it is an 11/11 special. This is like a 4-card spread. This is good for people who want to like ask a yes or no question, or they already know the answer and they just need like more clarification. So that's what that spread is for. It also includes Oracle, but if you wanted to choose something more extensive, then it will be, you know, there's different options in the description box. I'm like, why can't I get this to be even or straight? I'm like trying to straighten the phone and it looks straight to me, but it's like not on camera. Okay. Still crooked. So yes, Raka is here. He is being crazy as always. It's actually really funny because he has a thong of mine that he chewed up and I like tied it around his neck, so that is happening. Okay, so I have like a small pre-booking list for tonight. If you guys wanted to join or book a question, you can. All that information is in the description box below. Before I get into it, I was going to pull some cards for the collective and just kind of see what the current energy is. I kind of want to see, I kind of want to see what the fairies have to say. So I'm going to pull some oracle from my fairy deck, and then I'm going to get into the readings. If you guys wanted to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I'm having this 11/11 special, and that information is down below as well. Okay, so I kind of want to pull from the fairies and see what messages they have for the collective, for everyone joining and tuning in right now. What message do we have for the collective? We have lost and found, and temptation. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized we've lost. And we have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Okay, so to me, this is really giving me like, I don't know, X vibes with the lost and found. I think we still are in a Mercury retrograde, so it would make sense if maybe you guys have an ex that keeps communicating with you or trying to communicate with you, and maybe it's tempting to even go there or go back there, but Spirit is kind of saying it's not necessarily the right path. Temptation can also represent something else. Obviously, it's very closely related to the Devil Tarot card, and that can have to do with addictions and codependencies. And it could be to anything, but it could be just kind of too much of one thing is really bad for you. We have inner child and life energy. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. And life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So that's really interesting because it says to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. We have inner child. So there might be some inner child wounds or inner child healing that is necessary that probably might have come up or might be coming up with the sun in Leo and this past Capricorn full moon we've had. Also temptation really reminding me of that as well. This just kind of talks about how everything kind of bleeds into one another, and you have to be very careful about an excess of one or more things, especially when you might have like fallen back on some healing work that needs to be done, healing that could inevitably create, you know, a lot of open doors and open opportunities for yourself. I feel like the opposite of that is just a lot of blockages, a lot of like negative entities or a lot of negative energy that's kind of like, you know, affecting you in some sort of way. But I feel like with inner child and life energy, this just kind of represents like, you know, have fun and pay attention to the smaller side of you, that the inner child, the literal inner kid in you that wants certain things, and give yourself those things. Be prepared to have some sort of something come up, and it could even be positive, something from the past that is kind of making an appearance in your life again. Or it could even be something that maybe you quite literally thought just wasn't going to work for you, or something like, I'm trying to think of an example of like this lost and found card. Maybe you like were supposed to get money from some, like maybe a friend borrowed money from you and you're supposed to get paid back by them, but you never did. And then like a year later, they randomly pay you back something just random. Like you just weren't expecting that money, but it came for you anyway. So it's kind of that energy. Hi Diana, how are you? And this is not a super chat, but all the information is down below. If you want to book a reading, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I just feel like as far as what I'm seeing here for the collective, it just kind of is have fun. We're kind of entering, we're ending this like heaviness of the sun in Cancer, and we're entering Leo season, and this is about like letting your inner child shine, and you know, allowing yourself to soak up life energy and all of these great things. So I'm going to get into the readings for tonight. If you guys wanted to book, you can. All that information is in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Okay, so I'm going to start with Jennifer, who got an 18 plus, and let me pull it up. Okay, so she got an 18 plus. She wants to know what Matthew is sexually thinking of her. What is Matthew sexually thinking about Jennifer? And hi Harry, no, it is not too late. You can book if you want. All the information you may need is down below. If you have any questions, you guys feel free to ask me in the chat. I don't like respond in the chat like typing wise, but like I'll respond to you and your questions like verbally. Okay, so Jennifer wants to know, what is Matthew thinking of her sexually? Okay, a lot of energy, a lot of cards wanting to pop out. We have the Four of Wands, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, Justice. We have the Knight of Wands clarifying the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups clarifying the Empress, the Knight of Cups clarifying the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess clarifying Justice. What is Matthew thinking about you sexually? Okay, so I feel like you guys have been together sexually before, and maybe you're asking this question because you want to know, like, since those times that you've been intimate, like, what are they currently thinking, feeling about you? Because honestly, a lot of the energy in the cards is like they're really like hot and heavy for you. Like, they're thinking a lot about those times and reminiscing on them and reflecting on them and playing it back in their head like over and over again. This person feels like there is a reason that you met. Like, they really feel like it's destiny in some way. And they think that you're like far out of their league, like really out of their league. And they kind of like how they're viewing you is just like, do they even know that like they're out of my league? It's kind of that energy. Like, you're like the popular kid or girl or whatever in high school, and they feel like they're just not. They're super attracted to you. I mean, it just goes without saying, they think you're out of their league. They think that you're like everything material, like girlfriend, wifey, mama, baby mama material, all of that. They're very passionate for you, for sure, and passionate about like making this work, honestly. I know you kind of came here to ask about like what they were feeling sexually, but it's just like, I think since the deed was done, or since you guys have been together sexually, and because they have all these feelings wrapped around the energy of sexuality between you two, they also have these other stronger feelings and thoughts and fantasies even coming up. Like, they're really in lust with you right now. Like, they're just lusting over you pretty hardcore, and they're imagining all these different scenarios in which you guys could be together, and it's just very overwhelming in a really good way, like a really positive way. With the Knight of Wands clarifying the Four of Wands, like I said, they feel this like this is fated, this is destiny, like there's a reason we met. They're feeling like they're really enjoying the newness of the connection. If there's some sort of like separation at the moment between you two, or if you guys just haven't seen each other, you just haven't hung out, or you haven't made plans yet to hang out, they want to really bad, they're missing you, or like maybe it has nothing to do with plans and they just miss you. They think about you, they reflect on you. I don't know if they have pictures of you or like videos or something, but they like definitely look at them. They definitely feel like they could fall in love with you for sure, and I think they're gonna try with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups to like hold their faculties together, like hold themselves together, but they're definitely have like kind of like a fireworks show or like butterflies kind of popping up in their tummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely give them butterflies for sure. They're super attracted to your body. I mean, it just goes without saying, but there's certain things that are popping up to be more specific. They really love like your cleavage, and they like when you wear like low cut shirts, or you kind of like show your cleavage, or your décolletage, as far as like a classier word goes. They think you're super like curvy and just have like a really perfect hourglass figure. And I wouldn't even say like in a thick way. They think it's just like they think you have like a perfect shape. It's kind of like what I'm getting. We have children. I don't know if you have children, or they just can imagine themselves having children with you. They're kind of seeing you as like you're the one for them, and they're super into you. They might even want to propose like travel plans or some sort of trip, something like that. We have yin. They really want you to be in a receiving energy, or they find you to be very feminine. Like they want to do things for you and like give you things and be of service to you in some sort of way, is what I'm like really seeing here. But yeah, they're very attracted to you, and something about your hair as well is popping up. Really pretty hair, like long hair. So yeah, this person is definitely thinking about you sexually, and they're thinking a lot about you as well. I don't even know what else to say. All right, Jennifer, so I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for booking a reading with me, joining the live, all of that great stuff. They also see you as very smart. Sorry, just like I'm getting all these like downloads. All right, I love you. I'm gonna move on to the next person. I'm pretty sure you're not on this live, but I'm gonna send you the link. And let me see, if you guys want to book, you can. All that information is down below. Diane, I got you. You are actually next on the list. Hi, love, how are you? I got all of your texts today, and I was so excited that they were voice memos because I was driving like a pretty long distance. Like I had just dropped Paulus off in San Antonio, which is like 2 hours away, and I was excited that they were voice memos so I didn't have to like look at my phone. And then Chipa, like Jasper, was just crying, girl, like for a long ass time. So I couldn't even hear them, and then I was like just mad. I was just like annoyed. I was like, damn it, I can't even like respond. So I'm glad that you're here. I still have to listen to them. That just goes to show like my brain, I just completely was like, I saw them and then I was like, okay, I'll get back to these, and it's just been a crazy day. But thank you for joining the live. All right, so I'm gonna pull up your question you got, and I'm sure, I kind of glanced at the text, I'm pretty sure it's about Brady. Yes, okay. So regular deck pull. What is Brady thinking about you since your last interaction? Okay, and then, yes, I'm going to catch up through the text, but will this man ever reach out, basically? Okay, so I'm assuming you gave him your number, like, while he was working or something. What is Brady thinking about you since your last interaction? We have the Three of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Raga. 3 tequila shots in. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Cups, clarify the Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse. What is Brady thinking since their last interaction? We have the Page of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Magician. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling like they were viewing you as very, like, fun and outgoing. They just thought you were so much fun, and like they really enjoyed you as, like, enjoyed you drinking and like having a good time, and they really felt like you were super in control. And with the Queen of Pentacles, they might have like liked that you paid for your own drinks, that you had your own money, that you had your own thing going on, and you seemed really like an independent person, like independent and confident and like very sure of themselves, and that was really like attractive to them. I feel like this person gets hit on a lot, and they might get a lot of numbers, and maybe they don't know who to trust, or they don't know who has their best interest at hand, or maybe they've tried like hitting someone up in the past and it didn't work out, or I don't know. I'm just getting this energy of like maybe they feel like they can't be friends with you, or they wanted to be friends with you, and maybe you don't want a friendship, maybe you want something more, something else. It's kind of this weird energy of like, damn, I thought she liked me for me. And it's like maybe they think you just think they're attractive and you like want to get with them sexually. I don't even know why they care or like why they mind. Because with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's like they're trying to abstain from sex. Not like literally, but it was like maybe they felt like it was like, I don't know, it's interesting. Maybe they felt like it was like a booty call, or you're just like hitting on them, and because you're so in control and so like confident, you know, like so just stable, you have your own thing going on, so it was almost like they felt like, okay, she probably has no time for like a friendship or a relationship, she's just trying to get down to business, she wants to just be with me sexually. Like that was like the kind of energy I'm seeing here. And maybe also they're not really looking for a relationship, or they're not ready for a relationship. So they just don't see, like, they also are kind of on the flip side of the coin worried that, oh, like, maybe she wants more. Maybe she'll want more from me or something. I don't necessarily think that's the case, but I think there's, like, elements of that in this where he's kind of, like, I don't know, just, like, intimidated. I do feel like amongst thinking you're super cool and a lot of fun, he thinks you're very like exotic and very attractive. He would describe you as like exotic and just like really refreshing. Like you're just so beautiful in a very like refreshing and very pure way. He really likes to look at you, really likes your style, your personal style. I guess like a better question would be like, will he reach out? Whoa, what cards just fell? Because how he's feeling since you last interacted is this way. Will he reach out though? We have the Page of Pentacles, the World. I mean, I definitely think he's thinking about it. For some reason, he wants to take his time. But yeah, he's definitely going to. So, oh, you can't see the cards. Page of Pentacles, the World, the Fool. I mean, I definitely think he's going to. But I think for whatever reason, right now he's taking his sweet time, or he's just kind of like assessing the situation. And like just, he wants to like know more about it. It's interesting. Yeah, we have to be fair. Maybe he's trying really hard to like not seem so quick to like come back to you. Or so quick to text you, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to act like he has, like, his own life and stuff. But I do feel like he is very cautious. Maybe even overly cautious. And, like, what is the reason for it? You know? So, I just feel like he's being cautious. He's taking his time for whatever reason. But I don't think any of it is a reflection of, like, how he thinks about you. I think he really thinks... of you in a highlight. I love how you like switch the narrative. I used to not text you back, dummy. He's like, I'm so cool. I used to not text her back. Okay, so alright, stop it. And I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. After the live, I'm definitely going to listen to your voice memos. I'll probably finally have some time to just, like, sit down and, like, not be bothered by anyone. So that will be great. I love you so much. I hope that resonated. Okay, if you guys want to if you guys want to book a reading, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I have an 11/11 special, and that's basically like a 4-card spread with some oracle. If you guys were interested in asking a question, maybe you already know the answer to, but you want clarification, or even Diana, or even you want to ask a yes or no question, or maybe it's just not that like profound. There was one person I did, and it was like a very casual question, and then so much came out, I was like, oh my god, girl, you would not believe. And we ended up having to do like a longer reading. Hi Kat, how are you? Gonna check on the baby monitor. Okay, he's out. Super cute. All right, you guys, I have 3 spots left for tonight. If you guys were interested in booking a reading, 3 spots left for tonight. There's an 11/11 special. I don't want to be redundant and keep repeating myself, but if you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know in the chat. All the information that you'll basically need is down below. Jackson is like, yes, I'm talking about you. Oh, you know your name. You know, it's so funny. We don't call him by his name anymore. For some reason, we call him like, just, I don't know, whatever, like Raka, which is basically short for raccoon. And now he only responds to that. So so he is our raccoon. Anyway, my point though was if you call him Jackson, he doesn't respond, but he just did. And right now he's currently wearing my, it's not a Leo moon. Is it a Leo moon? Right now he's currently wearing my thong around his neck because he ate it. So I decided to tie it like a collar around him so he can wear it in shame, essentially. Okay, Kat, I got you. All right, Sarah, I got you as well. You're after Kat. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All the information is down below. I have a few spots available, and I will get you on the list. Okay, Kat, so we're doing a regular deck pool. So I'm not sure how to ask or exactly what to ask, but would like to know about your connection with Ethan. I know we talked about it yesterday a little bit, but was intrigued to know. He may catch feelings for you, even though it seems he won't be my long-term committed partner. At least he wasn't the guy you had described. So not sure what to ask, but I guess what's to come of us. Okay, that's a really good No, he ate my thong. Like, you know this. This was like a couple days ago, and then I guess I washed it in the laundry, and I was folding laundry, and I saw it, thought it was ripped, and I was like, well, I'm gonna tie it around his neck. Okay, Kat, back to you. We're gonna talk about Ethan, and basically what is to come of you guys, of the connection, and because he wasn't the guy that I described in sort of that long-term relationship that you're manifesting. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I feel like we got this exact card as well in that spread. And it could be, it's just like, well, let me finish the spread. But I'm already getting, like, it could be that it's just their own inability to, like, really open up. We have the Devil. Like, I feel like people that strictly want to be friends with benefits, there's, like, obviously a bunch of reasons that can be attached to it. But one of the core reasons is that they just don't have an ability to, like, be intimate or get close with someone, but they want to have closeness and intimacy. You know, they can't emotionally get there. So they, like, kind of put you out, like, at arm's length, or you put them out at arm's length, but they get their need, or they get what they can out of it. So I'm seeing the Devil as well. So it could be this is their habit, this is their thing, and it could stem from just, you know, emotional immaturity, like the inability to, like, let someone in, to be close to someone, or it could even be that it's just sort of they have bad habit, and I feel like that's more of the reason of, like, why you would end up choosing someone else. Like, let's say Ethan caught feelings for you and all that, but I feel like it would be you that was like, I don't know, I think I deserve more. I want to be with someone who is a little more ready for, like, an actual relationship. So what is to come of you and Ethan? We have the Six of Cups. We have the World clarifying the Nine of Cups, Six of Cups clarifying the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Devil for me. Clarify the Devil. The Knight of Swords. And clarify the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Okay. So I feel like you guys, what is to come of you, like, you guys will continue to be doing what you're doing right now. Like, I don't think anything is going to end right now or anytime soon or fizzle out. I just think the reason why you would end up choosing someone else if someone else came along is that they would have more emotional availability for you, and they would maybe want something different. They'd actually want to be in, like, a commitment or a relationship. I really don't see this person as wanting that. I feel like they're very content and happy with how everything is right now in, like, their life, and I don't think they want to change that. I think, like I said earlier, they might have some codependency, some addictions. Sex could be one of them. And it could come and stem from an inability to get close and things like that. I do think they have, like options. I don't want to say, like, a lot of options, but I do feel like they have options, and they're just in a very casual energy and not a very serious place right now. I feel like if there's anything serious going on in their life, they're thinking more long term in terms of, like, career or something to do with school, college, travel, something. I don't know if this person's moving, or maybe they're trying to move. I feel like regardless, like, let's say you guys didn't work out, like, they'll always miss you or think about you from time to time. I just think that with the Four of Pentacles coming out again for them, like, this is the second time in reverse, it's just like they have an inability to, like, get close to people or let people in, and that's really going to be what, like, makes you kind of throw in the towel. But I feel like there will always be, like, a sexual attraction with the Knight of Swords, a mental attraction. We have the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is, like, someone who's always going to, like, you know, want to have sex with you. They're always going to think you're attractive. They're always going to, like, take the opportunity and shoot their shot if they can. But I just don't think they're going to do it in a way that perpetuates, like, a long-term commitment, essentially. Like, I don't see them being in a relationship. But I do feel like if you want to keep them casual and if you want to keep things the way they are, then they'll just continue as such, because I think they're happy with it, and I think they're enjoying themselves. So we have to Safe for You to Love but I'm noticing it come out in reverse, and we have playfulness. So I just feel like, not that it's not safe for you to love, but it's just not that this person is going to really like catch you and hold your heart. You know what I mean? We have finances and career, we have codependency. So I definitely feel like they have some codependencies that are affecting them. Maybe they're really focused on their finances, their career, their business. And I think they're trying to, with Treasure Island in the world, I do think they're trying to move or expand or do something a little different or new, and they're seeing that as like a goal that they want to reach. It's like an opportunity that is pretty far away. So their mind and their focus is not necessarily on a relationship or anything like that. All right, Kat. So I hope that resonated. That's what I'm seeing for you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live again. It's good to see you the next day as well. I love that. Okay, I'm going to move on to, you're so welcome. They, you know, some of them, they just don't. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Sarah. She got a 4-card spread with the 11/11 special. So let me pull it up, the question. Okay, so will you get the job you just applied for? Yes or no? All right, will you get the job you just applied for? Yes or no? We have, that's good advice. Food and tequila. Will you get the job? Will you get the job? Yes or no? We have Temperance, we have the Star. Will you get the job? Yes or no? We have Justice. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, I definitely feel like it's a yes, for sure, that you'll get the job. I feel like this is something that maybe you've really worked towards and really earned, and just energetically, I feel like it's a right fit for you. This is something that maybe you didn't, you know, necessarily imagine for yourself, like, let's say a year ago, 2 years ago, and I'm really seeing now that you're like in an energy where you're really ready for it. So I don't know if this is like a specific position that you're really ready for, or you know, maybe it's the universe kind of balancing out its own energetic scales, saying you deserve this and you deserve to feel this way. But I'm just really getting an energy of like, yes, and I feel like it's going to bring you some abundance or some prosper financially. So maybe it is paying you more than the job that you're currently at, and or maybe it's a job you applied for a position within a company and you really wanted a raise. Whatever it is, I do feel like you're going to be blessed with a yes and more money. And also, I just feel like this is going to give you the boost of confidence that you've probably been looking for. So I'm really seeing that for you. Whoa. We have chop wood and clean it up. Okay, so maybe you've been really working towards this for a while now, and you're starting to really see and like you're in the results of that. This could be that you just kind of like, because the Star is the 17th card in the tarot. and it comes right after the Tower. So maybe you really did go through a Tower moment, and then we were coming up with the star here, and the star is really representative of chopped wood, clean it up. Like, you had to kind of go through the struggle and the difficulties, and now the universe is, you know, they want to bless you and they want you to receive this opportunity, and I feel like it's a right fit for you, and it's, you know, all across the board, it just seems like a really positive thing. All right, Sarah, thank you so much for joining the live. I hope that resonated, and I appreciate you for booking a reading. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All the information is down below. I have a few spots left available for tonight, and I will put you guys on the list. I'm doing like a little 11/11 special. It's a 4-card spread with some oracle, and yeah. Yes, I do have space available, Nancy. If you wanted to book a reading, you can. All the information's down below. Let me know if you have any questions. There are so many cities in Texas. I cannot. Like, I hear a brand new one every day. I feel like I could hear a brand new one. Well, not that it's new, but like it's new to me. Like, I didn't know it existed. It's just crazy. Okay, I got you. I'll put you down on the list. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All the information is down below. I'm doing like a 11/11 special. Okay. So I just got your question. Okay, so regular deck pull and channeled messages. You like this guy at the gym. You don't know his name, but your friends and I refer to him as the skinny buff guy. We always check each other out. I want to see if he's interested. Okay, so this is like if you're doing a channel, if you're doing like a regular deck pull and channeled messages, it would be good for one question. So let me know what question you want to choose like the most, like how he feels for you, how he sees you, what would happen if you start a conversation with him, and then I will go from there. The skinny buff guy is probably super shredded. Okay, so let me know which question you want answered the most. We can do how he sees you, regular deck pull, and channeled messages, and then we'll do channeled messages from him. We have Death, the Hierophant, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like how he is viewing you, how he's seeing you is like he's seeing you as someone who's very committed to what you do. Like maybe he sees you at the gym a lot and he's seeing you as someone who's been very committed, very consistent, is really working on yourself, really trying to transform and progress, and has a lot of respect for your hustle is kind of how I'm seeing it. I also feel like he might see you as someone who's kind of icy or like an ice queen, and it could be like that you have like a resting bitch face and you're not even trying. And usually the Queen of Swords does, but in a fierce, beautiful way, kind of way, but just kind of like they don't think you like necessarily look that approachable. But they respect that you're very consistent at the gym. They respect your hustle, all of that stuff. I feel like they're really focused on bettering themselves. They're kind of in an energy right now where they're trying to advance and better themselves, and they're kind of competing. I don't know if they're training for a competition or they're competing against themselves or something of that nature, but it's just kind of the energy of them really, you know, wanting to be better than they were before. I honestly don't think they have any feelings. That's why I chose to do like how they see you. I really feel like this person is not available either. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups, they're not interested in even a sexual relationship. They could be taken or they could have a relationship. I feel like if you were to approach them, they would be kind of like icy back, or they wouldn't receive it well. I feel like they just wouldn't be like necessarily available. This person, I feel like they're taken. Like I feel like they're either married or in like a pretty long-term relationship. So they're definitely not like looking for anything serious. And they're not looking at you like at the gym as like they want to get with you or be with you in some sort of way. They just see you, they've noticed you, and they see you as someone who's a very like committed person, and you're very consistent. Maybe you go at the same time as him all the time, and he's seeing that you're really fierce, you're really trying to transform. Something's happening very soon, and I feel like he is going to I don't know, maybe you guys will talk. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, there could be sort of a speaking connection where you guys are friends, or it starts off as something that's like platonic. But I'm really getting the energy that they're just very focused on their own life and themselves. So not really thinking about anything or thinking about like a connection with anyone. They're really focused on their finances and their career. They could even be focused on a relationship that they're in. With the Hierophant, I feel like they're also, the Hierophant also can represent marriage, so they could be married, but it can also represent towards them that they're very committed to the gym, and this is just a part of their like consistency and stuff. So I'm just kind of getting the energy of them not necessarily being interested in anything sexual or romantic. But let's see what they would say to you, if they would say anything to you. We have that very soon card, so let's do your channeled messages. What would they say to you? We have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse. What would he say to you? What would he say to you? We have Justice. What would he say to you? You seem like a really cool person. I've always kind of wanted to say hi and get to know you as a person, as a friend. I don't know many people around here in this neighborhood, and I just kind of wanted to see how you were, you know, who you were, what you were about, how you're doing, all of that stuff. I'm not necessarily available for a relationship. I didn't want to like approach you and make you think I was trying to get with you or shoot my shot. But it doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to be friends. You seem like a really interesting person, and I know that we have one thing in common, which is the gym. But at this moment, you know, I'm not really like looking for a relationship. I'm not really looking to like get at you or get with you. And it's not to say that like I wouldn't want to. It's just not my focus, and that's also why I haven't approached you. I just felt like you would take it that way or something, or it'd be kind of like weird. But I think you're super cool looking and cool, and you know, I don't know much about you. It'd be cool to get to know you more and discover that I have like a gym friend and someone I can hang out with and lift with, because you know, I'm always here and you're always here, and I think that would be really cool. We could both kind of better ourselves in that way. I'm really here to be very focused and achieve my goals, and it truly is my therapy, and I would love to like share that with someone, and you seem like a really cool person. All right, so that was the channeled messages from your person. That is what I am seeing for you. Thank you so much, Nancy, for joining the live. I really appreciate you. I hope that resonated. Hi, Liren. Yes, some intergalactic cat alien. I am doing one more question. If you wanted to book, you can. Or I have 2 more spots available. If you guys are interested in booking, all the information is down below. I wonder if the Lyran Space Kitten is like the Lyran aliens. If that what it is, like what it's modeled after. That would be super cool. Okay, Shaylin, I got you. All right, let me look at your question. Please roast Jake. He sent text saying he only wants sex from me when I said he can't come over at 12 a.m. Yes, I'm a Lyran alien. Okay, wait, so you want me to roast this person? Because that's probably the coolest thing anyone's asked me to do with tarot. If that's what you are looking for, I would love to do that. There's some like clients I would love to do that with, and I'm like, well, I can't, but I want to. So it says, please roast Jake. He sent text saying he only wants sex from you when you said he couldn't come over at 12 a.m. He said he was joking. Okay, so he said that and then he took it back, and then you called him and confronted him. Why would he joke about something like that? He said he's not walking on eggshells. Okay, so do you want me to roast him? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let me know if you want me to roast him or what your question is. Okay. All right, so I mean, the thing is, he wants so badly to have big dick energy, but he does not. Not only does he not have big dick energy, but he has like a small wallet energy. I feel like this guy is like really struggling with his finances, and it's like really affecting his confidence. So he'll do like whatever he can to kind of get out of his head. And I definitely feel like sex is one of those things. So I just feel like he is like a crazy insomniac. He's like someone who overthinks, might even try to like smoke weed to like stop the thinking, or they'll try to like drink. I feel like he's just going through it like as far as his ego goes. Like his ego is really like fiending for some sort of validation from somewhere because he's so sad and insecure, like, and so small, like all on the inside of all the things. I feel like they want to be a winner, but they're really just a loser with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh my god, this is so bad. And I just feel like they can't like see like, you know, past their own bullshit. It's just they're so clouded, so muddy with it that in their head that they can't even like get out of it. So I just feel like this person has like deep issues like anxiety, depression, and all of that is fine. Like, you know, it's human to have these conditions, but it's like what you do with them. And for him, he's constantly trying to convince himself that he's the man, and he's the man. He's so cool. He's so freaking cool. Such big dick energy. But the truth is, like, no, like you don't. And like on top of it, like you're pretending. Like, why don't you just put in the work and put your head down and like actually create that for yourself instead of like being a bunch of smoke and mirrors. So I feel like he's just like a loser with the Seven of Wands in reverse, who, you know, he's a loser who's like trying to be a winner. He's trying to be a winner. He's trapped in the body of a loser. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's all that he deserves, really. We have not for you. And we have orphaned. So there you go. I feel like this person is just really lonely. And I feel like Spirit is saying they're not for you. You deserve better, obviously. But they're just kind of like a lonely guy. And like, they just don't get it. They kind of did it to themselves. Because we have number 5, 5 of Swords as well. Oh, we didn't get 5 of Swords, but still getting that kind of energy anyway. All right. Thank you so much, Shaylin. That was ridiculous. I loved it. I hope you loved it. I hope it resonated. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All that information is down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Jackson. Virgo, what do you hear? Like, how do you hear things like that? Nothing's happening. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to log off. And if you guys wanted to book a reading in the future, definitely let me know. I will go live again this week sometime. In the meantime, stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you guys on the next live stream.